Hello fellow Star Wars fans, it is Starrapter here and welcome to the channel. It's one of the most exciting times to be a Star Wars fan because we have a brand new Star Wars video game trailer revealed. Right now we're going to watch it and talk about it after. This is Star Wars Squadrons. EA Motive. Oh my gosh, that looks ridiculous. Intense. Whoa.
I can't shake them. Giving engines
Empire
full power.
Rebellion. Whoa, what's wrong with that engine?
Think you can escape?
This is gonna be close.
You getting X-Wing versus TIE Fighter vibes? Oh, TIE Interceptor. Wow.
Pilots, you are the Empire's
Young.
strength. We do not accept defeat.
Remember why we fly. For hope. For the new republic.
U-Wing. TIE Reaper.
Vengeance will be ours.
Oh! Love the music. Is that Wedge? Wedge! Yes! Woo!
Seize that moment.
Oh, this looks great.
When the perfect shot
Oh, there goes a blockade runner.
makes history.
5 pilots.
What? A Trandoshan?
One squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
Nice. Reminds me of the Battlefront 2 score. Nice. Alright. So, do we know a date for when this game is coming out? So, I will look at that later. But for now, I'm going to talk about my initial reactions for Star Wars Squadrons. And this is a game that I didn't think we would get anytime soon, and apparently this thing's coming out soon. This game is that quintessential X-Wings versus TIE Fighters that goes way back in the day to the good old glory days of LucasArts when they had those great fighter simulators. We had plenty of them. We had Rogue Squadron, we have Battle for Naboo, we had the Starfighter games like Jedi Starfighter, and these are a series of games that have kind of disappeared, right? They haven't really had a lot of games in general in that kind of fighter video game style. We have the Ace Combat games, and that's about it. We have the stuff in games already, like Battlefront 2 has a great Starfighter mode. We also had one in Battlefront 1 for 2015 as well. So that's not to say we haven't flown spaceships before in Star Wars in the new era of Disney and all that, but hey, we actually have a standalone game and it looks pretty cool. And the way that they actually piece this trailer together, it has me wondering a little bit because it sure seems like this is more multiplayer focused. It doesn't seem like there is a greater overall story. They showed lots of spectacle with the X-Wings and the TIE Fighters, and they had lots of showcasing of Star Destroyers, like the big capital ships, blockade runners. You had battles in asteroids, you had battles in atmosphere, which I'm very, very happy about. You have different pilots. I called out the Trandoshan, so very excited to see that, but I think this is going to be EA's new kind of game to keep rolling out, maybe with multiplayer. Like they had just shut down Battlefront 2. There's not any more updates for that game. They really fleshed it out and all that. They have Clone Wars, they have sequel trilogy and original trilogy in Battlefront 2. And that's kind of eerily taken out of this game. They don't talk about or they don't show anything about that. That's not to say we're not going to get that, but front and center, they want to focus on what I think everybody can agree on, which is everybody loves the original trilogy. And when you talk about space and Star Wars, you're talking about the Battle of Endor, you're talking about the Trench Run, you're talking about the Battle of Hoth, even though we didn't really see any Hoth at all in this trailer. So it's going to be interesting to see how they kind of skirt around not having any content with the prequels or sequel trilogy, because that's something I think that a lot of people wanted, and we do see plenty of that in Battlefront 2. Now, talking about the studio really fast for you guys, Motive actually was in partnership on Battlefront 2 for 2017. Yeah, that's right. They did the campaign for that game, and I think for the most part they did the kind of groundwork, like boots on the ground, as playing as Iden Versio, and Criterion was the other studio that was involved with doing this specialized flight scenarios and the gameplay in Battlefront 2. Then you had DICE, of course, doing the main bulk of the multiplayer and whatnot. So it's very interesting to see that Motive is actually having a game of their own. This is their own game. There's nobody involved with it, and they're actually taking what they learned, I guess, from Battlefront 2 and applying it to a full-fledged fighter squadron game. And that's pretty neat, because when Battlefront 2 launched, they didn't have any post content involving fights at all, like fighter squadrons at all. They had that one thing for The Last Jedi, and they probably had done that already and were just waiting a month after the game released to release in conjunction with that whole battle above the one planet at the base of the Dakar battle. They had that Dakar space battle, and that was the only post content we got added. And now it makes a whole lot of sense, because Motive was probably already on work with this game as soon as Battlefront 2 shipped. So it's going to be interesting to see when this game comes out. As I'm recording this, we probably already have details about that in another kind of document that I didn't look at yet. Don't be worrying about that, because I will be doing a deep dive into this reveal trailer for Star Wars Squadrons. So if you aren't already subscribed to the channel and you want to see that, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as you'll get a notification when I do upload that video. But for more on Star Wars Squadron, this is very exciting. Make sure to keep in contact with the channel here. I'll be talking a lot more about Star Wars Squadron, and as always, a lot more about Star Wars in general. Alright, so I was ready to upload this video. I checked out StarWars.com and I said, wait a minute, there's just way too much information for me to just put this video out there and not address any of it. So if you go to StarWars.com, they have so many details for Star Wars Squadrons. The first thing is October 2nd. We're getting this game in just a couple months. This is crazy lead time, and it was being developed since 2017. It's got a story written by Mitch Dyer, who also wrote for Battlefront 2 story with Iden Versio, and it's going to be in the New Republic era. So we have the New Republic squadrons, and we have the remnant of the Empire. So if you guys are fans of Alphabet Squadron Shadow Wing is coming out next week. It's going to be in that same era, and it's basically a first-person dogfighting game. That's right, you have to play this game in first person. It's available on PS4, on PC, and Xbox One. The really fun thing is it's going to be in VR. So if you have PlayStation VR, or if you have, I guess, like Oculus or any kind of PC VR, you're all set. And I have an Oculus Quest. You guys have watched me probably play Vader Immortal and Half-Life Alyx, and I absolutely love VR. So to be in a Star Wars game dogfighting in VR, it is very a seat that I'm sitting in to play this game. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to do this. And the best part is, it's crossplay. The Star Wars game is crossplay. Never again will I have to, talk to my friends and then be like, oh, I'm playing Battlefront 2 on PS4. Well, too bad I won't be able to ever play with you on that system because I don't have it, So now it's crossplay. For EA to do that is huge because, EA has its reputation for various things. So then to actually go out there and do that, it's pretty cool. By the way, this game is going to be $39.99, not the usual $59.99. So, your expectations can be weighed accordingly. This seems like it's going to be mainly multiplayer focused. It's going to be 5v5. They have 2 different modes coming out. The first mode is going to be all about the fleet. So your objective is to take out this other capital ship. The other one is just a simple dogfighting map. You have a Yavin map and some other planet, Galatran or something like that exploded. I don't know anything about that planet. It must be new. A little bit more of the story details. It's after the events of Return of the Jedi. You have Vanguard Squadron, who is fighting for the New Republic, and then you also have Titan Squadron, who is trying to keep things together for the Galactic Empire after the defeat of the Emperor. So it's going to be really cool because the story is actually going to weave going back and forth between the Empire and the New Republic to get both those sides of the story. So yeah, these are great details. If you look at the pre-order page, it does look like there's 4 ships per team. You got the New Republic, you got the A-Wings, the Y-Wings, the X-Wings, and the U-Wings. For the Empire, you have the TIE Fighter, you have the TIE Interceptor, you have the TIE Bomber, and you have the ship from the Rogue One, TIE Reaper, which is like the drop ship. So Maybe they'll add more ships. I would like to see, you know, the TIE Defender added in there. I'd like to see a ship like the B-Wing. Why does the B-Wing always get the short end of the stick when it comes to these fighter squadron type games? But man, that's a lot of stuff. And if that isn't all, we do have gameplay coming out in just like 2 days. We're gonna have EA Play. They're gonna show us what the game actually looks like gameplay wise, not cinematics. We're actually gonna see gameplay for this very game, Star Wars Squadrons. So yeah, definitely wanted to brief you guys on that before uploading this video. So guys, what did you think about the trailer for Star Wars Squadrons? Let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to talking to you guys about what you thought of the trailer. That's going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.